Alright, hello everybody. Welcome to... Sorry. Alright, hello everybody. Welcome to Project Eden's Garden. This is a Danganronpa fan game that I have been following on Twitter. That looks really cool. So I'm excited to play this and we'll see how it goes. Once again, if you guys like this, definitely follow them on Twitter, support them, all that funness. All I know is that it's a Danganronpa fan game, and I've been following it on Twitter, and it looks really cool. And it's free. Life has no real meaning. We exist just by chance, born to a planet that didn't want us to begin with. It's up to the best of humanity to give the world a purpose. People like me. Those who shine brighter than the others, who have an influence on our greater society. Ultimates. We're known as Ultimates. Ultimate titles are awarded to exceptionally talented high school and college students. Doctors who can cure the incurable, engineers who build machines to improve millions of lives. The most influential politicians, the most creative architects. These are the people who deserve lifelong recognition, who define what it means to be a true ultimate.
I, Damon Maitsu, am the ultimate debater.
Oh, there's voice acting, although it's very quiet.
A prodigy among prodigies. Among a sea of mediocrity, I am a shining example of talent. And now, there's a school worthy of me.
To Mr. Damon Maitsu, the ultimate debater. Congratulations! For your contributions as the ultimate, we cordially invite you to attend Eden Garden Academia, a specialized college for academic-based talents. At our unique academy, you will not only develop a tighter grasp on your respective skill set, but you and the other ultimate students who receive this invitation will gain an ever-important proficiency at leadership, communication, and persuasion. In an age where anyone can be called ultimate, we hope you will join us and assume your rightful place as the true face of talent. Please keep the contents of this invitation as well as the attached registration materials strictly confidential. The integrity of our program is built on the foundation of privacy. Eden Guard... You don't apply for... What? You don't apply for the UTP's schools. They scout for their students, which is how I found myself receiving a letter from Eden Garden Academy. It looks to be an amazing school. Immaculate architecture, incredible workspaces, and access to resources beyond anything I've ever seen. Everything about the school is perfect. It's truly worthy of being called ultimate. In my 18 years of living, I've accomplished more than most people could even dream of. Within this random and chaotic existence, it feels like I was destined to be great. We have a cocky protagonist. I like it. I like it. After what seemed like hours of waiting, the train arrived before me. It wasn't as nice looking as I expected, at least not for a school of this caliber, but it was undeniably the one. With luggage in one hand and a pamphlet in the other, I boarded the train. This is the start of my new life, the start of an even greater career. For the first time in my life, I'll finally be among people as great as me. As great as me! I like the cocky guy.
Huh?
Look! Someone else is here!
Huh? Someone else?
Man, they have voices. That makes it less fun. One of the funnest parts about Danganronpa for me is giving everyone voices.
Hey, welcome to the Eden's Club. Well, it's more accurate to say Eden's Garden Academy's Club, but Eden's Club just has more of a ring to it, don't you think?
In front of me, spread out across the train carriage, was a group of strange-looking people. That one in the back looks crazy! A girl with pink hair, some guy in a wolf costume, one guy in a weird beanie staring intensely at me. What the hell? Are these creepy people really attending the same academy as me? Apathetic to my situation, the train continued from its halt. Looks like I'm stuck here for now. I guess I should find somewhere to sit.
Hey, you! New guy!
Stop panning back and forth, it's driving me crazy.
Over here!
Oh, yay, okay, this guy looks like a punk. Hey, can you hear me? I seem to have caught the attention of one of the other passengers.
What now?
Ooh, he looks like a Slytherin.
What if...
Cool, so, I was wondering something. Whatever it is, I'm sure you can ask an employee. I'm honestly not in the... let's give the main character a British accent, because he looks like Draco Malfoy. Not that... Whatever it is, I'm sure you could ask an employee. I'm honestly not in the mood. Sure? Frowning and dropping his head, he walked away.
Howdy.
Excuse me, but you don't happen to know where the final stop is, do you? A girl's voice suddenly chimed in from behind me. Jeez, can people just leave me alone for 5 minutes?
No.
Not a clue, but you can try looking for... Ugh! The words got caught in my throat when I turned to look at her. This woman had to be twice my size. Huh. Is something wrong? Don't fret it, darling. I'll just see who else is around. With a small wave, she walked away. People here just keep getting weirder and weirder. I really hope none of them are in my class. Not wanting to be bothered any further, I quickly found myself a seat by the window. This situation was nothing like I expected, but at least the view from the train was nice. Mountains framed by a deep blue sky, crystal clear rivers that sparkled like jewels in the sunlight. It couldn't be a more radical departure from home. Scenery continued to pass, time flying by with it. The chatter from the others on the train eventually softened, leaving me and the rolling mountains. For the ultimate debater. Nearby, a woman in professional attire turned her nose up to the air and started sniffing? After a moment, the expression on her face turned stone-cold serious.
Something is wrong.
The air doesn't smell right.
Oi!
Huh? The air?
Look!
Hey, I smell something too.
Excuse me.
Could you just... Hold on. Could you describe it? Kinda chemical-y. It's almost like it's coming from...
What about...
that bag over there. She pointed to a travel bag at the opposite... I like that guy in the back with, like, the mask. At the opposite end of the car.
Well, shoot.
Oh, shoot. You mean this one right next to me?
Let me think.
I don't smell anything funky. Well, that's probably because of the helmet.
Pardon me.
Oh man, there's a lot of posh-looking guys. Is that your bag?
Not a chance.
Nope, it was already here when I got on the train.
Weird.
Huh, that's weird. There's no name tag or anything. After inspecting the outside of the bag, he began fiddling with its lock. Oh,
Great!
cool! You got it open! That wasn't the lock. Ugh.
Huh?
Are you okay?
No.
Yeah, bro, I'm all good. I just feel kinda...
Christ almighty!
That is like literally the guy from Street Fighter.
Shit.
That's Hawkeye. Did he just pass out? Ugh. From the same end of the car, the guy who'd been staring at me earlier. I'm not feeling so good either.
Hang on.
What did you say? Good night. What the? People are dropping like flies.
Holy!
Oh crap, someone get help!
For real?
Let me try to alert the conductor or whatever! She ran over to the door that connected to the adjacent car.
Oh, crud.
It's not opening! Why isn't it opening?
Stand back.
I want to try my hand at it. Can you step aside for a sec? He yanked at the door, but...
Bad news.
Damn! The car is like locked up tight as a prison.
Come off the grass.
Huh? But I left to take a piss like an hour ago. Let me try something else. The big man rolled his shoulders and threw himself against the door with all his might. He groaned and stepped back, reveling he hadn't even left a mark on the door. What? That did nothing! There's another boy who's fallen, a girl too. Why is everyone passing out?
Damn it.
Shit. Maybe it's got something to do with that bag we... Huh? The air around me had grown thick with a strange, pungent smell. I could taste it, feel it sting my eyes. Oh God, no, don't. As futile plea left my lips, felt my strength trail away with it. The world flickered around me, and then... there was nothing. Dun dun dun! That was a good start. I like that start. A good start. Huh? What is that humming noise? It sounded almost like an air conditioner. But if it's an aircon, why am I so warm? This must be Japanese. Because aircon is Japanese for air conditioner. I weakly opened my eyes. Above me was a concrete ceiling. A concrete ceiling? My body's so heavy, but I had to get on my feet. I had to see where I was. Huh? It's a girl. Could it be that she's... No, she's still breathing. So she's asleep just like I was. Kneeling down to her level, I reached up my hand to shake her. Can you hear me? No response. Bringing my face closer to hers, I repeated the question. Hey, can you hear me? Why isn't she waking up? Damn it! Do I actually have to... Holy... We're gonna make this girl French because she looks like Celestia. Her eyes snapped open, causing me to jump back.
Hello.
One moment. Bonjour. I was just testing you.
Huh?
Testing me? To see what you will do. It's not every day you find a body on the floor.
That's...
So you were awake that whole time?
Correct.
I woke up before you, yes. And she just let me sleep?
Anyways.
How long was I out for?
Not sure.
Bonjour. I don't know. I didn't wake up that long ago. When I first came to, I was also startled to see a stranger.
You see?
One can never know if they're in the presence of a friend or foe. Which is why I needed to see for myself how much I could trust you. By lying on the floor and making herself vulnerable? Jesus, she makes no sense. As an excuse to break off the conversation, I started to look around the room. It was definitely some kind of boiler room, but there didn't seem to be a light switch anywhere. The only light came from a vent set far back in the room. Looking at my close surroundings, I was standing on a platform with stairs that led down to the rest of the room. The lower floor was mildly flooded. I'd say the water reached a little above my ankles. It was a place that had clearly been abandoned for a long time. Even with all the strange things around me, my gaze kept returning to this girl. There's something about her that seemed almost familiar. Wait, that's it! She was on the train I boarded! Hey, we've met before. On the train?
Yeah.
Things turned upside down not long after you arrived. A strange smell started to come from that travel bag, and then everything turned black.
Right.
Right, just what the hell was that?
Listen to me.
I think it was a chemical agent. The bag must have been equipped with a gas bomb or something. Someone clearly wanted to knock us out. Sounds like she's been thinking hard about it. Maybe that's why it took her so long to wake me up.
I see.
Sure, I was thinking the same thing, but whose bag was it? Why did they want to lock us out? And why aren't we on the train anymore? Where are we?
Look at this.
Considering our surroundings, some sort of boiler room? As she raised her hand to push up her glasses, something large and metallic on her wrist caught my eye. It looked vaguely like a watch.
Eh?
Hey, what's that on your hand?
Well,
You tell me. It appears you have one as well.
Huh?
At those words, I looked down at my hand.
What the?
Sure enough, I was wearing the same device. It had been fitted tightly around my wrist, but I felt like I was wearing nothing at all.
Damn it.
Hey, I'm not wearing this! As I grabbed a hold of the device and pulled, a tiny surge of electricity ran through my wrist.
how humiliating.
Sorry, I should have warned you. If you try taking it off, it shocks you. Thanks for the head up. Shit. What's going on here? Why am I wearing this weird shock collar thing? Who put this on me?
Look,
You can touch the screens or...
Eh?
See? Like this. She tapped the face of the device. It slowly lit up and displayed a holographic image. Cool. Oh, so like a watch.
correct.
It's just projecting a blank screen for some reason.
So,
As a rare, it seems like we're stuck with this device for the time being.
moving on.
While you're standing there, the least you could do is give me your name. We didn't have much of a meeting on the train anyways. Damon? 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 Damon. Damon Maitsu, ultimate debater. I'm a student at Eden's Garden Academy.
Interesting.
Oh, interesting.
Eh?
What is?
Hmm?
Thank you for telling me more than I asked. Yeah, you
As for
didn't.
myself, you may call me Eva Tsunaka.
Eva Sunaka. It's nice. It's nice to meet you. I'm sure it is. The pain from the shock was finally subsiding. It's as good as any time to get a better grasp of this room. Maybe there's something in here that can explain the flooding, or even better, that annoying mechanical noise. Oh, look at this. Light bulbs, duct tape, bunch of screws. Nope, nothing in here but junk. Staring at me from the corner of the room was an expensive-looking security camera. Had this been recently installed, it seems better suited for a vault than a crappy boiler room.
Interesting.
You notice the camera too?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really out of place. Do you think someone is watching us through it? Doesn't look like it's turned on, so I doubt it. I see. Perhaps that is for the best. What do you mean? If someone is watching us, it's possible they are the same person who put the wrist straps on us. She makes a decent point. There's a generator. Is that what's making the mechanical noise? Seeing it in the water put me on a bit on edge. I was thinking of checking in the window, but now I'm not sure. Out of the corner of my eye, I saw Ava approach the pile of boxes and fish out a light bulb. Then, without hesitation, she chucked it into the water.
Huh?
What are you doing? All of a sudden, she jumped off the platform we were standing on and into the water. Seriously, what the hell are you doing?
Can't you see?
Exploring? You're not worried about the generator?
Look.
Look at the light bulb I threw in the water. Notice how it isn't flashing? That means the water isn't conductive. Fair enough. I guess she's not worried about getting her shoes wet either. Okay, just give me a second. I took off my socks and shoes and quickly rolled up my pants. Trying to hide my discomfort behind a cool face, I descended the stairs into the murky water. The mechanical noise was even louder now. It sounded like it was coming from the direction of the vent.
I see.
Yep. It definitely must be the generator.
Damn.
But lucky the water isn't conductive. Those exposed wires would be bad news otherwise.
Interesting.
For such a small generator, it sounds like it's running a lot of power. It's surprising how this noise alone wasn't enough to wake us up. Whatever knocked us out on the train must have been pretty strong. Anyways, that explained the whirring noise. I wonder where all the power's going to. High up on the wall was a vent. What could be on the other side? Do you want to look through that? Yeah, I do.
Listen to me.
Alright, I have an idea, but it will take some physical effort.
Eh?
Like what?
Well,
Like getting on my shoulders.
Seriously?
I'm not doing that. If you get on my shoulders, it will give you a boost and you can look through the window.
Fair.
Fair. But shouldn't I be the one giving you a boost? I don't think you could handle it. Saying that, she stooped in front of the generator and motioned for me to come over.
I'm talking.
Make sure to tuck your feet behind my back. Oh, wrong person. Ooh. I waded over to Ava and awkwardly positioned myself on her shoulders.
Are you sure you can do this?
I'm fine. Just look through the window already.
Alright.
Well, do you see anything? Yes, another vent and a room just beyond it. I can't see what's inside the room though. Both these vents are in the way. Taking a closer look at the boiler room vent, I noticed there were hinges bolted to the upper corners. Does this mean the vent can be opened? Wrapping my fingers around the grate in front of me, I pulled as hard as I could. I got it open! Can you see better now? Although the second vent was still obstructed a lot of the room, I was able to make out the legs of tables and chairs. They were pretty fancy looking. It's the floor of some fancy room. We must be in a building with multiple levels. Weird that this vent opens into another room instead of outside. Huh? Just beyond the chairs in the very corner of the room, there was something peeking out. A person's legs? I felt my chest tighten. Is he also passed out? Hello? Can you hear me? No response. Damn it. There's gotta be a way inside this room. Ava, can you let me down? Is there someone in there? I think it's a guy. He's lying on the floor and I'm pretty sure he's passed out. He might know something we don't. If we're not there when he wakes up, we might lose him.
So...
The room's on the level above us, you said? Right. Which means there must be stairs somewhere.
Focus.
I have to find them. As soon as I was out to the water, I threw on my socks and shoes and ran straight to the door. Upon leaving the room, I was greeted with an equally derelict hallway. The walls and the floors were an old matted colour with nothing else to them, no wall decor, no windows, no life whatsoever. However, there was one thing that stood out. At the very end of the hallway, where the corridor took a sharp turn, was like what looked to be sunlight hitting the wall. Does that mean there's an exit right around the corner?
Hang on.
Don't go running off without me.
Huh?
I've already inspected the rooms in this hallway, so you can just ignore them.
Eh?
When did you do that?
You see?
While you were asleep. You weren't waking up despite my best efforts, so I decided to investigate on my own. Hang on, your best efforts?
So...
Poking you in the face, or dragging you by the feet. I even bridal carried you at one point. Not sure if I can believe that.
Listen to me.
Anyway, I haven't checked what's upstairs. I didn't walk too far from where you're lying.
Come again?
You didn't think to get help?
No.
You were obviously breathing.
Really?
That doesn't answer the question. You only started to wake up after I returned from a search. How does that get in the way of finding help? Unless she didn't want me to leave you alone. Can't figure her out at all.
Moving on.
This floor didn't turn up anything useful, by the way. The rooms were just a bunch of storage closets, completely dilapidated and filled with random stuff. That was the case for every room.
It's the truth.
If you don't believe me, you can check yourself. Right. I'm in a hurry. What? Oh, I'm actually like moving. You think I'm not gonna check all the rooms, girl? The room was almost identical to what Ava had described earlier. There was no real organization or meaning to anything. It was just filled with completely random crap. What did I tell you?
See.
It's definitely a messy place. Yes, that's right. Let's move now. I should probably listen to her. There was no reason for me to look inside this room, especially when we might have found help. Why do I not want to listen to her? upper floor was in a lot better condition than the one below, but that wasn't saying much. Water stains covered some parts of the walls and ceilings. I could only guess a pipe had broken and started leaking. There didn't seem to be any mold at the very least.
So,
The room with the unconscious man should be above and adjacent to the boiler room. That means it must be on the other side of this hallway, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, given we walked away from the boiler room to get here. Alright, let's investigate. There's a painting over there.
There must be something.
no.
This is definitely not a room with a man. It's too close to the stairs.
Right.
I don't know. Oh boy. It's locked. Well, thank you for telling me, game. That's creepy. This must be the room. Taking a deep breath, I pushed open the large doors. Wow. This is a pretty stylish looking place. A lot better maintained than the rest of the building. Okay, the vent should probably be...
Oi!
Huh?
Huh? Before I had a chance to react, the woman drove her fist directly into the side of my head. Who the hell are you? What the? Who the hell are you?
Damn it.
Shit, why did you just hit me? I'm not gonna embrace a stranger with open fucking arms. You could have been a murderer. So your instinct is to attack everything you see? Hey, I've already spared one guy in a suit. I'm not letting my guard down a second time.
Huh?
A guy in a suit?
Eh?
Huh?
Hello.
Hello. Hello. This guy, the outfit he's wearing.
So,
We've met before, haven't we?
Curious.
I was about to say, I recall seeing your faces on the train. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure the two of you were standing next to each other. Do you guys know each other? Not too much British. Not at all. We only formally met a few minutes ago. Oh.
Anyways.
Well, you were still knocked out by that sleeping gas stuff, right?
Soybean!
Don't remind me, soybean!
Come again.
What? Yeah, that's right, I said it. You're a soybean, just like this loser next to me. I disagree, but we should focus on what happened on the train. I don't know what the fuck happened, but... One second I was on the train, and the next I was surrounded by total darkness. The place was like a solitary confinement chamber. I thought I was gonna suffocate in there. What are you talking about?
See that?
See that pantry over there? Yeah? Turns out the door was unlocked.
Jeez.
You were inside that pantry? When she kicked open the door, I nearly jumped out of my skin. What the hell were you doing while she was in there? Waking up. Huh? Isn't it unfair? I got stuffed in some tiny pantry while this guy had the entire floor to himself. Whoever's responsible for this must have been jealous of my talent. You won't believe how many jealous bastards turn violent in this industry.
Huh?
Industry?
Hey?
What's with the dumb face? You know who I am, right? What was I supposed to? Uncultured swine.
My name's Grace Madison, Ultimate Golfer. Don't forget it, Soybean.
Golfer. I was gonna say tennis. What is soybean? That's not an insult. The ultimate golfer, of course. Since the two of you are on that train, that means you're ultimates as well. What about you? Huh? Can you tell me your ultimate talent? He's like a sheep.
I'm Wolfgang Akade, the ultimate lawyer. Here's my card.
Is that the sheep? What? A lawyer? It's way better than being a golfer, but for such a young-looking guy, I didn't expect him to have a talent like that. His age must be part of what makes him an ultimate.
Pardon me.
You look confused. I'm not confused, I look way too young, is that what you think?
I understand.
I get it a lot. Even Miss Madison said it.
Whatever you say.
'Cause it's true.
Hold on.
Well, don't you think the same can be said for yourself? I'm not wise in the way of sports, but I've always had the impression golf was an old man's business. Not that young women shouldn't take the reins. The sport's probably in need of a revival. It's a tough industry, but that's because we gotta fight for recognition, not sit around for 7 years and do F all. Sounds like the average high schooler now that I think about it. Hey, how old were you when you started college?
No, thank you.
That's personal information I don't intend to disclose. You're a piece of work, ain't ya? What happened to talking about the train? These guys seriously have their priorities screwed.
So,
So you have them too?
Huh?
look.
We're all wearing the same wrist straps. Really? You were busy talking, so I figured you wouldn't notice unless I pointed it out.
Hey?
Wrist strap, you say? These fuckers are more like mini shock collars.
By the way,
Those aren't mutually exclusive. I heard you the first time.
Well,
So, you tried taking it off, did you?
yes.
Yep, same with you. Actually, it was me who tried taking it off. The stupid thing zapped me when I did.
let's see.
I suspected it wasn't unique to Miss Madison, though I hadn't tried removing the strap myself.
Strange.
Equipping everyone with a strap that shocks them. What could justify doing something like that? Well, what's the purpose behind these straps?
Soybean.
Are you daft? It's to shock us. The thing is, we seem to receive shock if we try to remove it.
How can this be?
So why aren't we allowed to remove these wrist straps? What I want to know is, who even put these things on us? The answer to those questions might be something we have to figure out ourselves. It doesn't make sense. For me to be abducted and taken somewhere I don't know. By the way, a debater and a lawyer together would be like perfect combo. Surrounded by a bunch of strangers and forced to figure it out. Why? It doesn't make any sense. Why is it happening?
Hello.
Hello there.
Hello?
Are you talking to me?
No.
No, look behind you. Whoops, wrong accent. Confused, I turned to see what had captured everyone's attention. For a second, I thought I was seeing things. Peeking at us from the corner was a small girl. Who are you?
Is that
What the? Is that a fucking gremlin?
Miss Madison!
Miss Madison, you'll scare her if you shout like that. The girl had left her position by the corridor and slid into the room. Now I could see for certain that she was a kid. What the hell? Why is there a kid here?
For your information.
For your information, I am not a gremlin! Did your mother never teach you manners? It's rude to backtalk strangers you haven't met. No way, the gremlin can talk? I just told you I'm not a gremlin! If we must make comparisons, I'd rather you liken me as something more elegant. For example, a kappa. A kappa's elegant?
Really?
That's not much better.
Be careful.
Please be careful with what you say to her. This girl seems awfully young.
Can't you see?
She doesn't seem young, she is young. What's going on here? Why is there a child wandering around? You know, now that I think about it, I'm pretty sure I also saw you on that train. You were hidden behind some other people, so you're pretty hard to see. I assumed you were just sitting down or something. I didn't even cross my mind you might have been an actual kid. Cowering behind a bunch of strangers, huh? Figures I didn't see it. Still, what the hell was it even doing on that train? That's what I'm wondering. A kid's got no business with people like us. I do not appreciate your misguided comments about my age. I am a professional, just like the rest of you.
No.
You mean you're an ultimate?
Is that really true?
I didn't think giant children could qualify as ultimates.
I am an ultimate!
Must I keep repeating myself? I'm not a child! I'm a professional!
Jeez.
Well, what is it that you're good at? So you desire to know my talent, do you? Normally, I decline further conversation with rude people like you. But, given our circumstances, I shall be sanguine on this matter.
I am Toshiko Kaira, the ultimate matchmaker. Nice to meet you, I suppose.
What?
That's...
Matchmaker? Aren't you a bit young? Or something like that?
Get a grip!
The gremlin's obviously lying about having a talent. I bet it snuck its way onto the train because it saw all the commotion. Now the little bastard's stuck with us.
Look at what you've done.
I don't like the voice I gave him. I'll just give him a normal voice. Now look at what you've done. You made her upset. Upset?
Of course not.
Of course not. I know better than to take a gremlin seriously.
Boy!
Wait, don't think you could just use my own insult against me.
Miss Madison.
Grace. What?
Moving on.
So, if I have things right, all 5 of us were on that train. What about the other people who boarded it? Do you think they've been kidnapped as well?
Indeed.
That is correct. Apart from us, there are 11 other people. 11? Counting us, that makes 16. That's the same number of people who were on the train. I've become well acquainted with them. The only person I've been avoiding is the frustrating boy I woke up with. You wouldn't believe his manners. And she also woke up with another person. I'm starting to see a pattern here. As does everyone else.
I suppose.
Speaking of, would you like to meet the others? I think they should know about you four.
Very well.
That would be helpful, yes.
Wonderful.
Very well. I shall serve as your guide as we embark on this new journey.
Take this seriously.
Don't sound so happy about this. This is a kidnapping, not a college orientation. And again, it's not like I would go to most orientations willingly. Maybe these two events aren't that different after all. Touché, Protag. Where are the others right now? Obviously, they're outside this building. There's an exit not too far from here. Follow me.
For the best.
She seems to know more than us. It wouldn't hurt to entertain her. Tch, let's see what this thing has up its sleeve. Ugh. Outside this building, so there's even more to this place than we've already seen? Are there other buildings just like this one? Exactly how big of an area are we exploring? Standing here won't give me an answer. I should find the exit already. It was clean and fully equipped with utensils, and the cupboards were stocked with all kinds of food. The question is, who's this kitchen even for? It can't be for us, can it? Looks like the others are gone. Whatever, I work better alone. Good. I like this pro tag. Like, screw you, wow, these must be the dorms. I bet you anything. Wait, what? Portrait of a girl dressed in a creepy mask. Looking at it for too long is just gonna freak me out. Maybe... Hold on. I wasn't going back down there. I was going this way. A chance? Ah. The laundry room. A laundromat? What's a laundromat doing here? Apart from how weathered it was, it didn't match the hallway at all. Could we be inside of some kind of hotel? Maybe it fell to ruin because it didn't know how to spend its budget. The protag is snarky, I like him. Why are bits of modern technology scattered throughout an otherwise abandoned building? For us. I like it so far. I mean, the prologue's always quite slow, but you know. Essential. The characters are really pretty. I like the characters a lot. You're late! You're waiting?
Oi!
Only because this gremlin insisted. I didn't even realize you fell behind until she said something. I'm ashamed to say the same. Whatever. By the way, what are the others doing right now? Because exploring something else, probably. You don't sound very sure of yourself. Huh! They had the nerve to tell me to stay put while they inspected the area. If they don't want me exploring, then I suppose I explore by myself. Alright. Sounds like she just wanted to show off. Who cares about that? The guy's here now. Let's go already. Yes, and then the others will realize their foolishness.
Wonderful.
Onwards to the great outdoors. The little girl turned to face the door, but instead of pushing it open, she reached for a lock I hadn't even noticed before. The door opened with a long, shrill creak, and we finally saw what was waiting outside. Very nice. I like the lawyer dude. I hope he doesn't die. Standing before us, bathed in sunlight, was a massive Romanesque courtyard. Finally, some sunlight. This courtyard, I wonder if we can escape by climbing over the hedges. Hedges are tall, but if we try looking for a rope...
Hold on.
I doubt it's as easy. The devices we're wearing will probably shock us. Huh! Let's see if you're right.
Soybean.
Go on, soybean. Climb the hedge. What the fuck insult is soybean?
Stop.
What the...
No.
Unfortunately, it's pointless to climb the hedges. How do you know? If you take a closer look at the sky, you should understand. The sky? Yes. Do you see anything strange? Anything strange? No, there's nothing standing out to... Wait, huh? As my eyes tried to adjust to the glare of the sun, I noticed it. The shape of the clouds weren't normal at all. No, it's almost as if they were concave. The sky is carving inwards.
How can this be?
Could it be? Are we looking at a hologram?
Come on.
Of this size? No way! There's gotta be a 360 projection or something.
That's...
You mean the sky we're looking at is actually a video panorama? It sounded completely ridiculous when said out loud. At the same time, it made too much sense. If this is a 360 projection, wouldn't that mean we're inside some sort of dome? Such is the truth I've long recognized. That's...
Come off the grass.
Wait, you knew the sky was fake? Why'd you call this dump yard the great outdoors? It was for dramatic effect. In truth, I haven't seen natural sunlight since the moment I woke up here.
A cause for concern.
No sunlight? You really didn't see any windows in this building?
No.
No, none at all. No windows mean no oxygen. We may be suffocating as we speak. We survived this long, I think we'll be okay.
Hey.
You're acting way too nonchalant. Doesn't this place bother you at all? It's a dome with a fake sky. That's something like out of a movie.
So,
Maybe whoever built us here wanted to recreate the feeling of being outside in lieu of actually letting us outside. Sure, if you want to make broad assumptions.
you see,
In a situation like this, making assumptions is all you can really do.
Fair.
Whether or not the sky is a real projection, it's not something we can do much about. For now, we should remain focused on meeting the other students. Huh? Above the inane chatter, I heard a quiet, high-pitched noise, sort of like a mouse's squeak. It was so unlike the current conversation, it automatically stood out. Hey, can you guys stop talking for a second? Hmm? Is there a problem?
Yeah.
Do you hear that?
Eh?
Hear what? It almost sounds like whimpering?
Strike me pink.
Wait, I just heard it!
Oi, you.
Oi, who the hell's crying? Quit hiding and come talk to us. Do ignore the shrew. Her bark is worse than her bite. Who you calling a shrew? Ugh. The crying seemed to have stopped, but whoever it was refused to come out. I'm going to switch up my voices a little bit because the lawyer guy is just, he needs the... Hopefully he doesn't die soon. Last time... Can we just leave them be? If they don't want help, it's not our issue.
Goodness.
Don't be so heartless. This could be someone in need.
Be careful.
To the girl that is crying, please excuse my friend here. None of us are here to hurt you, so you should come out. Hiding will only make you more scared.
Think?
Do you really think that's gonna convince them?
Eh?
Huh? Hello, I'm, It wasn't, How about you tell us your name first? Yeah, I like this guy. I hope he lives.
Eloise Tellner. I'm the ultimate fencer. It's really nice to meet you all, even if it doesn't seem like it.
You're the ultimate fencer, and yet you have that. Like, honestly, how's that possible? You have to, like, exercise. Also, do you notice how everybody has, like, a little animal on them? Ultimate fencer, was it?
Strange.
That's strange. Someone who's prolific at fighting should not have reason to hide from people. Yes!
That's not...
Actually, it doesn't focus much on courage as people think. The key to fencing is the ability to predict your opponent's movements, along with having the agility to avoid them. Acting brass may get you the first move, but it's a steady analytical mind that secures the win. That's kind of impressive. I cannot think of this guy as anyone other than a Slytherin. Like, he has, like, a literal snake on his neck, like, tie. Like, I don't even know that his name is Dan. He's just Draco.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you. I get really excited when it comes to this subject, so I can't help but gush.
Listen to me.
But I have to ask, why were you hiding from us? She stood there quietly, deep in thought.
Okay.
When I woke up, I had no idea where I was or why I was here.
Kind of like...
There were several strangers around me, and they were all so panicked as well. Yeah, everybody has a animal. She has a swan. Draco has a snake.
Oh.
That's why I ran immediately. They really don't like it when people can see me like that. I can't call my mom. Everyone wasn't on me when it came to.
I understand.
He has a sheep. If it's any reassurance, it seems my friends and I are in the same situation.
Seriously?
It's probably the last thing she wants to hear. And since when are we friends?
Well,
Was there anyone with... Yeah, I love the lawyer guy. Don't kill the lawyer guy game. Was there anyone with you when you woke up? Yes, but I didn't get to talk to them before I went flight mode. Sorry. So this girl is just as clueless as us. And it also seems she passed out on the train. Damn it, what the hell is going on here? Were you the only people in the building, by the way? Miss Kyoto is currently introducing us to everyone. Would you like to join?
Maybe...
I think I want to stay where I am.
Very well.
Very well. When I meet the others, I'll tell them to gather here. That way you won't be alone. Also, if everyone's together, we can discuss our next course of action. Also, he is, like, the nicest lawyer ever. Yes, I'll wait here if that makes things easier for everyone.
Many thanks.
Many thanks, Miss Tallner. Compared to before, she looked a lot calmer. Wolfgate knew how to handle the situation pretty well. Or maybe he just knows how to handle people in general. I guess it's admirable. See, and she has flamingos. She's a rabbit. I like it.
See?
Of the 11 students I mentioned before, 5 of them awoke in this courtyard. I also woke up here. That makes a group of 6. If everyone was split into pairs, it would check out. Similar to you, the surrounding sky gave us hope of a world beyond the courtyard walls. But no sooner after we fell from the dome's illusion did the cracks begin to show. I've no doubt that was the intention of this place, inspiring hope in order to crush it. Clearly, we are witnessing the machination of a dastardly villain. The point could have been made in a lot fewer words. Alright.
Curious.
Alright, I'll Clearly that's all you've got to say. Oh, person. Hello. A guy was leaning against the hedge with his hands in his pockets.
Nice.
Looks like you found some friends. Wait, no. Looks like you found some friends.
Indeed.
Indeed. Why don't you say hello? He looked at us and waved. I resisted the urge to wave back.
Pay attention!
Have you no manners? Talk to them!
All good.
Alright, my bad. Clearly amused, he stood up and straight and faced us.
Don't worry about it.
Sorry about that. Didn't mean to act like a dick. Today's just been all over the place for me. Not an excuse, I know. Huh?
I suppose.
I suppose we can forgive you if you give us your name. Easy enough.
I'm Desmond Hall. They call me the ultimate marksman.
There's a lot of sports people in this one. He's Hawkeye. We've got a lawyer, a debater. I don't know what the girl is. A marksman, eh? That must mean you're really good at shooting stuff, right?
Right.
That's right. I've got a real good eye for my targets. Guns, bows, slingshots, you name it. I've hit bullseyes with it.
Hold on.
With all those weapons, I must ask, you haven't killed anyone, have you?
Whoa!
Whoa, man, never! I realize my talent may leave people some on edge, but I only practice on stationary targets. How are you the ultimate marksman if you can't hit moving targets? Moving targets are real outside my comfort zone, no?
Believe me.
Believe me, I've never taken a human life.
I see.
I see. Good to know. What's his animal? A wolf? He has like a little earring. For such a serious question, he composed himself pretty quickly. Guess this guy knows how to keep his cool. So where's your partner? We've all had one to my knowledge. Oh, you mean the pirate guy? He was, well... he was fine. Harmless for the most part, just a little too extreme for me to be around. In situations like this, I prefer to keep to myself. I know it sounds less cooperative, but you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I like that the protagonist is like a loner.
Oi!
Wait just a second.
All right.
Huh? Did you just say a pirate? Sounds dumb, I know. I wouldn't buy it either if I hadn't spoken to the guy myself. It's gotta be that one freaky dude on the train, right? The buff one with the dragon tattoo?
Yup.
Yep, that's your man. He went through the door over there, so... I gotta see him.
Totally.
You have fun with that. Just saying the guy's a little out there.
By the way,
Desmond, did you see the girl in the grey uniform over there? I told her I'm going to bring everyone here. I think it's important we discuss the current situation as a group. Could you give us some company while I'm gone?
Easy enough.
Sure thing. The others are a odd bunch, so good luck convincing them. You may act casual, but being the ultimate marksman must take a lot of diligence. Always keeping a steady hand, always thinking on your feet. There's probably a lot to learn from someone like that. Everyone else must be in the building ahead. Perhaps they are discussing something.
My.
Let's head over and find out, shall we? So far, my favorite is Lawyer Dude. I also like that guy. And the matchmaker girl. That's a pirate? Holy hell, is that a tree? That thing has to be like 60 feet tall or something. A sight to behold, isn't it?
That's not it.
Let's not get too excited, it's only a tree.
No.
I'm not even sure we can say that.
could you explain?
Care to elaborate? I don't quite get what you mean. Ava bent down and crushed one of the fallen leaves in her hands. I didn't hear any crunching or tearing.
Interesting.
This is a fox tree.
Impossible!
Impossible? How could someone possibly manufacture a tree of this size?
Look at this.
If it's real, explain why these leaves don't make any noise when I break them. That expression said it all.
Quit it.
Why the hell is there a huge fake tree?
Interesting indeed.
I'd be hard-pressed to find a school with an installation like this. You'd be hard-pressed to find it anywhere. I feel like you only see this in a museum or something.
In any case,
This building certainly has a strange aesthetic. That's one way to put it. The tree was in the center of a large circular room. He does not look like a pirate. He looks like a guy from Mortal Kombat. Surrounding it were a bunch of people I recognized from the train. These must be the others Toshiko was talking about. Dude, I don't know names yet. Counting the two we just met, or this is everyone, correct?
Indeed.
Correct!
What's wrong?
Is something wrong?
You see.
Is everyone from our train crew is here? Where are the other people who are on the train?
that's...
That's a good point. There were other people, right?
I'm sure.
Of course. The academia said they reserved the train for students. Yeah, but did you actually see anyone?
Let's see.
I never left our car, but I know Miss Madison did.
Eh?
Huh?
I apologize.
You mentioned leaving for the bathroom, remember? Oh.
I see.
Oh, right. I passed a bunch of students on my way to the crapper. I didn't talk to them, though.
Strange.
They had to have heard the commotion in our car. Why didn't they help us?
Damn.
Maybe they were also knocked out?
Anywho.
I doubt it's something we can answer right now. Can I just introduce you to the others already?
I understand.
Yes. We should familiarize ourselves with people who are currently here. Yeah, guess that's the only way we can do that right now. Regardless, the whole thing was pretty baffling. If the other students on the train passed out, where are they now? And if they didn't pass out, why did they not help us escape our car? 'Cause the bastards! Alright, let me think. How is he a pirate? I guess, he has an anchor. Let's see if I can do a pirate voice. Oi, Mariatas. Wait. Glad to see you all right, kid. No. 1 second. Oi. Oh. Maybe we could do an Australian accent. Glad to see you all right, kid. Of course I'm alright. You gave everyone a wallaby. You gave everyone a scare running away like that. No. You gave everyone a scare running away. I can't do a freaking pirate voice. Give me a moment. Un momento. A pirate's life for me. You gave everyone a scare running away like that. I really thought we could catch you, but... How fortunate that the door came equipped with a lock.
See?
However, it was all worth it. Look at these people I befriended during my exploration.
I hear ya.
We'll just make him like a... I'll give you credit where credit's due. You came back with plenty of spoils. He doesn't look like a pirate. He has a freaking dragon on his chest. He looks like a martial artist. I don't know how the fuck that's a pirate. Don't get me wrong, he looks cool.
Oi, you.
Hey, I want to talk for a sec. You're a pirate, right? Shiver me timbers! Ahoy, matey! That kind of pirate, right?
Pirate!
Eh?
Huh? I'm not a pirate, I'm a ship captain. There's a huge difference. Huh? A ship captain?
I'm talking.
You don't need to be so loud. She was just asking a question. Just a question?
Ha!
For guys like me, that pirate nonsense is a tired stereotype.
Watch it.
Pirates live off stealing and causing trouble. We ship captains are nothing like those low lives.
Jeez.
If you're not a pirate, then explain the clothes. Huh? Do these look like clothes of a pirate to you? No. Maybe not a real one, but an exaggerated stereotype, sure.
Please don't.
It's probably best you leave this man alone. I take it he's dealt with our kind before.
My mistake.
I never like to soil the mood, but a man can only stand so much.
I'm real sorry.
Sorry for losing my cool.
Anyway.
Whatever. You said you were a ship captain, right? This guy was acting weird, but I wanted to get more out of him. I never pictured a ship captain receiving an invitation from Eden Gardens Academy. That's hard to say, by the way. Especially not someone like this guy. I like the protag. He is like a self-centered douche. I love him.
That's right.
I know seas like the back of my hand. Every river and waterway within the north and southern waters. I'm the king of the sea.
King of the seas. Hero of the storm.
Hero of the storms.
John de la Mer.
Maybe we'll give you a Gaston kind of voice, since I just heard your voice actor. Or an All Might. It's a weird bunch of useless talents in this one. King of the seas, hero of the storms. Do people actually call him that, or did he come up with those names himself?
Is that really true?
You know every river and waterway? Is that really true?
Aye.
Yep. I've studied every map I possibly can. Course, I haven't actually been everywhere. According to a stingy little thing called Border Patrol that's known in some parts as trespassing. I may be king of the seas, but I'm not above the law. Wahahaha. I suppose that is good enough. We don't know hers. Either way, it's not like it matters much here. From the looks of it, we're nowhere near the ocean.
Leave it to me.
Fortunately, life as a captain has accustomed me to the unexpected. You lads can trust me. I will protect you as if you were my own crew. What about the ladies?
What now?
Protect? Protect us from what?
Aye.
I suppose from whoever put these wristwatches on us. Then again, there doesn't seem to be anyone else in this place apart from us.
How's that sound?
Guess that means our only obstacle is finding an escape. Not too big of an ask, eh? All we need to do is find where we entered, then voila! Sweet freedom! For such a simple conclusion, he sure was making a big deal out of
By
it.
the way,
It may interest you to know that people are gathering outside the building Miss Kayura explored. We want everyone together so we can discuss what to do next. Would you like to join?
Good to know.
Always good to keep people on the same wavelength. See you there, mate. That guy's a prick. Not at all what I expected. Why was he a prick? He didn't even do anything. Funny, he was every bit as dumb as his appearance. What was this academy thinking, inviting someone like him? Agree. I love our asshole protag. He's awesome. This guy looks like a nerd. A boy was silently observing the space around him and jotting things down in a notebook.
Hello?
Hey, you!
The hell?
What the hell? Ugh, sorry. I dozed off there for a bit.
a cause for concern.
You have terrible eye bags. Have you not been getting enough sleep?
Getting knocked out of the train was the most sleep I've gotten in a week. Thankfully, that little girl woke me up before I wasted too much time.
If I know better, I wouldn't have. Your terrible sleep schedule has diminished your already meager natural beauty. Ugh. The guys paused for a few seconds, then began furiously scribbling in his notes. There's a lot of birds here.
Interesting. A boy with a snake tie, a girl with a white uniform, a man with a dapper suit.
Oi, you.
Oi! What you doing?
Excuse me.
A very loud woman with a visor.
Are you writing about us?
I make sure to record all my daily happenings. There's no way I'd remember it otherwise. In some fashion, note-taking is just one of my many responsibilities. My name is Ulysses Wilhelm.
And I'm the ultimate historian. Please make note.
We have, like, sports and other things. There's a lot of sports, though. Interesting, a fellow scholar, much like myself.
Jeez.
Shouldn't an ultimate historian be good at memorizing stuff? Point. Yes, I'm perfectly proficient at remembering historical facts. This notebook is just for more frivolous information. Stuff like shopping lists, classmates, birthdays, when to brush my teeth.
Filthy.
Such excellent memory wasted on menial trivia. You probably couldn't even remember the date of your wedding anniversary unless you wrote it down.
Unfortunately.
I think that's the same for most men. So, what do you do as the ultimate historian? As of now, I work at the Patawomic River Museum in... I can't say that word.
And so on and so on.
I direct one of the exhibits there, the Cold War era. When I'm not giving tours, I'm studying primary source documents in my office. No wonder you can't get any sleep. If you can stay awake while reading all those boring history books, there's definitely something wrong with you. History isn't for everyone, I'm aware, but it is important knowledge nevertheless. Those who fail to learn from history are doomed to sound stupid when arguing on the internet.
No.
That's not how the saying goes. It isn't, but I updated it to coincide with more modern values. I thought it was funny.
Right.
Humor's subjective. Anywho, people has begun gathering outside.
See?
The plan is to discuss our next course of action. Could you please join them?
Sleep.
Yes, right. Thank you, miss. He hurriedly fumbled through the pages of his notebook. Toshiko Kayura? Kayura? Did you seriously forget my name? This is the most egregious offense. Take solace in the fact that I am a mere matchmaker and not your romantic partner.
According to my notes.
In a large world run by even larger ideas, small things can be easily overlooked. Fanning herself indignantly, Toshiko stormed off. Should we follow her?
Yeah.
Yeah, this guy we just met probably won't. Gotta meet everyone else. Oops, I'm really sorry for hurting your feelings. I'll give your content a try. Who knows, I might really like it.
Man.
If you didn't like me from the start, you're never gonna like me.
Hi.
Hey, you two.
Way.
Huh?
Over here.
Oh crap, new guy, over here.
Huh?
What? You boarded the train before things went all crazy, right? Check it out, me and the new guy together again. I don't know why this guy has that kind of accent.
Stop.
Stop acting like we're friends. I don't even know you.
You're just messing with me.
That's a joke, right? What is? You know, the thing you just said.
Hey.
Maybe you've heard my name before. Does Kai Monteago ring a bell?
Hey.
Come on, Kai Monteago. Wrong accent. Something of an artist. Oh, he should an artist? He's an artist? Something of an entrepreneur.
Very funny.
Oh. He's an influencer. He should have the Valley Girl voice then. He's an influencer? A really big influencer? Nope, doesn't ring a bell.
Ouch.
Man,
Ego.
right in the
I
ego.
thought I already lost all faith in humanity before coming to this dump, but...
You don't recognize the dumbass? Psh, must be nice.
Huh?
You do?
Yes.
Guy's the cancer of the internet. You disagree with him on one thing, and he'll stick his army of underage followers on you. He's a dictator with a trendy fit.
Another day, another drama.
Dictator? Jeez, you naysayer types are always so overdramatic.
Whatever.
Don't listen to her, new guy. This chick's just recycling other people's propaganda.
Are you done yet?
They both have two similar voices, but influencer would have that like, oh my god! Maybe I just make it more that way. You're one to talk. Check yourself in the mirror before crying propaganda. Huh?
See that?
Uh-huh. I see you're no stranger to photo editing. I'm kind of impressed. No one would ever guess you had the face of a horse. And the tears returned as quickly as they vanished. I'm not sure what I expected an influencer to be like in person, but this was definitely not it.
Don't be mean.
Hey! Leave Kai alone! He may not be the nicest person in the room, but can't you see you're hurting his feelings?
Ugh.
You can get over it. Anyway, what about you? Huh? Can you give me your name and talent? Oh, sure!
I'm Diana Venecia, your local cosmetologist. If you're ever in need of a makeover, I'll work my magic. Just ask.
Okay. I don't see an animal on her.
Come again?
Is that it? You're just a makeup artist?
For your information,
Not just a makeup artist. The makeup artist. What?
indeed.
Diana's the biggest beautician in Hollywood. She's relatively new to the public sphere, but word of her talent has been dominating social media. Enough to pique the interest of the entertainment elite. Now every A-list celebrity is scrambling to hire her.
But
I see this is not your first time talking about her. I am simply quoting my friends. They are all on Diana's waiting list.
I'm sure.
I'm sure.
Anybody?
Why is it a shock that this guy doesn't recognize her? What about me?
How humiliating.
Why do you care what he thinks? Isn't the demographic for people like you, largely teenage girls?
Hell no!
My stuff's for everyone. Maybe we should make him like a punk. I'm exclusive like that.
Hold on.
Okay, that's it. Let's break this up. Diana, could you and Kai go to the courtyard outside? We're trying to get everyone to gather there.
No worries.
Alright, see you later! But none of those guys like me either. A makeup artist and an influencer? Were this any other academy, I wouldn't bat an eye. The Ultimate Talent Program is a shell of itself. It'll hand out ultimate titles to anyone who asks. But Eden's Garden Academia was said it was above that. It said it prioritized academic talent. And now, it thinks I'm on par with those two? To be fair, the ultimate debater, I don't know. This guy's cool looking.
Come on!
Come on, man, just say something. Come on, please, pretty please.
So harsh.
So harsh, all I wanted was your name. Hey.
It figures.
Oh, it's more people.
How's it slipping and sliding?
Hey there.
Oi!
What's the matter with him? I don't know. I spent ages trying to get this guy's date, but he won't say anything.
It's simple.
If he's being a weirdo about it, just ignore him. Who are you, anyway? Who am I?
My name's Jet Dawson, Ultimate Drag Racer. Nice to meet you, shrimp.
I want to see them standing next to each other. A drag racer? Given his outfit, that comes as no surprise. I'm gonna make Draco's voice more snooby. Snotty. Aren't you warm in that suit? Are you confused? There's a fan inside the back of my helmet that emits cool air, kind of like fans in the car seats that cool your butt.
Let's rock and roll!
Isn't that super rad? Wow. With the way he yells every word, he could make anything sound like a big deal.
Meh.
Only issue is they don't extend to the rest of my suit.
Get a grip.
Then stop wearing the suit! And and walk around naked?
Dumbass!
I meant wear different clothes.
So,
You should also have an ultimate talent, correct?
well,
Would you mind showing it?
My name's Mark Bursky.
My name's Mark
music.
Bursky. I produce music. So, a music producer? Yeah. You get that with the headphones.
It's nothing.
But, it's mostly bad remixes and stuff.
My man!
Nah, man, your music's wicked good.
Really?
You know my songs?
Not a chance!
Nope. Do I even have to? You're the ultimate music producer. That just about says it all.
moving on.
I assume you two also woke up in this place, right? Do you have any idea what might be going on?
Yeah.
Nah. This whole shebang came out of the blue, but
Let me think.
to be honest, it feels a lot like an extreme haunt. Do you know what that is? No, I don't.
Figures.
Figures. You don't look like the type.
Hey.
Meaning?
You following?
Anyway, extreme haunts are real, intense horror attractions. Think a haunted house crossed with a survival horror game.
Oh boy.
Staff will chuck you into underground tunnel systems, trap you in coffins, anything to scare you. I'm pretty good with the coffins, not so much the tunnels.
That's not important.
What's this got to do with us?
Catch my drift?
You see, there's a couple of places that are known for starting their haunts with a simulated kidnapping.
Huh?
Huh?
For real?
To make it feel as real as possible, they even take you when you least expect it. The thing is, they can't just jump anybody. You gotta consent first. The hell? I never agreed to being kidnapped.
Come off the grass.
Extreme haunts? People know better than to involve me in that crap.
Well,
Maybe we consented to our kidnapping without realizing?
hey?
Huh? For example, the letters we received from the academia? Is it possible those infiltrations were actually consent forms in disguise?
Really?
Don't tell me you actually believe this guy.
Correct.
Given what we've seen so far, I wager anything is possible. Is that really what's happening here? In accepting that letter to asking me to join Eden Garden Academy, did I unknowingly agree to this crap?
Meh.
Well, that's just a theory. We won't know what's going on until we explore some more.
In any case,
I know some people who might be interested in your theory. They're gathering by the courtyard outside. You can go join them if you want.
Adios.
Sure thing. Let's go, Mark. Though he looked less than enthused, he let the drag racer take him arm by the arm and lead him away. Could it really be possible? Were the letters that we received actually consent forms in disguise? Is this some kind of messed up attraction? What does that say about Eden's Garden Academy? Is it part of the charade? Is this school even real? I should know better than to think such nonsense like that. If the academia was fake, someone would have blown its cover. It's more likely that this is happening unbeknownst to the academy. That leaf sitting on the screen was bothering me like the whole time.
Yo! I'm Cassidy Amber.
Yo, I'm Cassidy Amber, the ultimate pro gamer. Don't forget it, Kay.
very nice.
Jumping right into an introduction. I like it.
Yep.
Making a good first impression is key to grabbing the attention of your viewers. Especially if you have over 20 million of them. Gotta earn that much time.
Is that really true?
20 million? Is gaming really that popular? It's not just gaming, it's pro gaming.
Yo!
Facing off against opponents in front of a large audience with prestige and prizes on the line. The stakes can't get any higher. While her talent is pretty frivolous, her attitude toward video game competitions is somewhat impressive. It's sort of like how I feel about debating.
Question.
Oh, question!
Hello?
What is it? Do you guys know if this place has internet? I promised my comrades my streaming schedule wouldn't change after starting school. So I'm kind of freaking out.
Come again?
Your comrades?
Hey, hey.
Cassidy's comrades! They're the biggest fan community on the internet! She must mean her followers, being a streamer and all. It would definitely explain the hat.
Curious.
You must be very wealthy then. I've heard that popular streamers earn a lot of money, especially from subscriber donations.
Indeed.
There are many stories about young men falling prey to the infamous tiered subscription. They are rendered forever unmarriageable. Such a shame. So, how many suckers have you swindled? With such a large fan base, you must be raking in the dough.
The hell?
What's wrong with your face?
I see how it is.
I see how it is. You think the only motivation's money, don't you?
Hey?
Well, duh. Why else would you be a streamer? Typical whatever scum. Whoa. I stream for the betterment of the human race. As the leader of Cassidy's comrades, it is my duty to redistribute most of my earnings to the masses. You mean you give away all your money?
Yep.
I do tons of expensive and generous stunts on my channel. Most of it for charity, but sometimes it's for random subscribers.
My genius is almost frightening.
One time, I bought a spaghetti factory and donated it to a public school. Those kids will never have to pay for lunch again. They've probably gotten sick of eating pasta every day.
Right.
All these giveaways I stream too. They're really popular, so I get tons of views and donations from them.
Impressive.
You've managed to commodify the act of charity. Of course, I gotta reserve some money for basic necessities. A truckload of chocolate soda being one.
Duh.
But it's not a problem for a person like me to have money, since I earn it through my own hard work.
So unfair.
The real problems are swines who make billions every year. Even though all they do is sit around, drink cocktails, and stare at their stock profile.
Bourgeoisie scum.
In fact, I can detect the rancid stench of morally bankrupt billionaire in this very academy. I bet they're plotting to profit off our suffering as we speak. This girl is honestly pretty deranged. Well, that may be why she has such a large audience. Regardless, it doesn't explain why someone like her was invited.
Anywho.
As wary as I am of future confrontations between you and the more affluent students, I suggest you head over to the building I investigated. We've been telling other people to gather there.
Okay.
Alright! It was nice meeting y'all. So you got caught up in all this too, did you? I remember seeing the 5 of you on that train. You really ultimate students, huh?
Correct.
We wouldn't have been on that train if we weren't. Just making sure. I knew the education sector had those standards, but are they just handing out titles to anyone who asks?
Jeez.
What the hell is your damage? Huh? Right, that's it! What's the matter? I know this bitch.
Huh?
As in, personally? Nah, she's the harlot that's been ruining my magazines. Ever since her interview with Rich People Digest, her stupid success stories have been plastered everywhere. Youngest ever self-made billionaire, pioneer of the agricultural industry. Blah! Did I hear that right? This girl we're talking to, is she actually... I'm flattered you memorized my resume.
Huh?
Your resume? So the things she said weren't an exaggeration?
If I may ask.
This is news to you. Anyone who is anyone knows about Winona. Winona? That would be my name, yes.
Although, many call me the ultimate entrepreneur. Origins aside, it's one good title.
Oh, I see. You're the sexy one. Alright. I can do that. No wonder she gave off such an intense aura. This girl probably has enough money to buy an entire country. Still, that doesn't mean I'm gonna let her talk down to me. She has looks, talents, and wealth. She would be truly an auspicious match.
Interesting.
Why would a billionaire need to attend a school like Eden, like this one? I thought it would be an opportunity to make connections with the well-established geniuses of my generation.
Nasty.
Now that I'm aware of the lax admission process, I'm leaving the first chance I get. And not because you've been kidnapped. You can't leave. Destiny has decreed that I must guide you towards the most wondrous romance.
Nope.
I'm not really interested in that. I'd rather receive financial reparations from the Academy. At the very least, let me be by your stead. With my divine foresight, I shall lead your legal battle to victory. After I fell asleep in that train car, someone must have carried me out and dumped me next to the tree here.
Sheesh.
Why did no one stop them? Were no precautions in place to stop someone from manhandling a student? I'd say it was extreme ineptitude on the school's end, but since it appears I'm not the only victim,
What a joke.
well, that makes things all the more sinister. So she thinks someone carried her here. It's plausible, I guess. They could have transported us from the train by vehicle, then carried us in. When you woke up, was there anyone with you?
Honestly?
Yeah, but she was weird, so I left her. You're a walking stereotype.
You see?
We know about as much as you do. The five of us have been walking around and talking to the other students that were on the train.
Let's see.
The rest of them are congregating outside. Once we meet everyone, maybe we'll be able to figure out what's going
By
on.
the way,
Say, why don't you join them? I think I'll take you up on that offer. Such a relief that one of you actually had something useful to say. That girl is a piece of work, but given the recent happenings, she's not with the stress. More importantly, what happened to us, it's too much for a single pair of hands. Someone had to sneak onto, maybe even hijack that train, plant a chemical agent, then carry everyone they knocked out. There's gotta be more than one person behind this, a group maybe. The question becomes who and why.
Golly.
Here comes my Texas accent. What's this, more friends?
stop.
Let's not go that far. I don't even know your name or talent yet.
Wait just a sec.
Then let me tell you.
Hi, my name is Ingrid Grimwall, and I'm the ultimate blacksmith.
Another useless talent. A real blacksmith, eh? Is it anything like how movies depict it? Have you ever made swords out of molten metal? Not just swords, but tools, armor, statues. If you can name it, I can forge it. It's never an easy undertaking, I admit. Sprained muscles are par for the course, but the same way climbing a mountain is painstaking, but reaching the top delivers a high you can never forget. The struggle is all worth it for the outcome. No wonder she's built like an athlete. Her job sounds like non-stop high-intensity exercise. So how is your kind not gone extinct? Extinct? Made redundant by technology.
Can't you see?
So as to mix specialized weapons without overworking yourself.
Well, I don't like to admit it.
Against model machines, it's true I'm not an equal match. Because I think I'm better than them. Those hunks of metal may look cool, but their creations lack the human touch. You gotta keep things natural, traditional. That's when truly amazing thing can happen.
Now, would you look at that?
If my creation touches the heart, it's better than anything made by a machine. Imperfections be damned.
My.
Ooh! Better than machines, huh? People have always told me my skills were impressive, but I'm yet to be compared to a computer or something. How come a blacksmith can receive that sort of claim before me?
Could you explain?
There's always been a demand for high-end things, especially nowadays. Does your audience skew older by chance? Old folks, movie producers, board game enthusiasts, even the occasional youngin'. These are all the people who visit me. It's great when I can relate to most of my clients. Their excitement is mine. Exactly which clients does she relate to?
Moving on.
In any case, are you the same as us? Were you also kidnapped on the train and taken here? Oh, I wouldn't say kidnapped.
Come again.
What? Did you not black out on the train? No, I did.
Well?
Then how else would you describe the situation? Maybe it's a surprise excursion?
Hiya.
Better yet, a surprise exam! The people running this program are just putting our abilities to the test.
Take this seriously.
That's stupid. If the academia was that unhinged, no one would continue attending it.
Let's get going.
Well, you know, whatever it is, I'm sure we'll get out of here. What you want, me, baby? What you want, me, baby? Needless optimism isn't a substitute for reason.
By the way...
No, aren't you nice? I'll get right to it. Don't do anything silly while I'm gone. Well done. We've exchanged formalities with everyone here. We should meet up with the others and formulate a plan of action.
I am an ultimate!
On our honor as ultimates, we will not be confined any longer. What a dramatic kid. The others should be gathered by the courtyard. So far, favorite character is the lawyer and the protag. And the rich girl. The other 11 students were gathered in the center of the courtyard, nervously discussing the situation.
Any clue?
Any clue what's going on here?
What if...
We're being... what? Yo, dude, we're being pranked. No, he's like Justin Bieber. We're being pranked, 100%.
Oh.
This would be a really elaborate prank.
No, seriously.
Some people have the money for it. Whatever it is, I'm killing the prick who's responsible. Unsurprisingly, they didn't seem to be getting anywhere.
Excuse me.
This is off topic, but I don't believe I've ever asked your name, loud woman advisor.
Remember the name.
It's Grace, you wanker. And your surname, please? Madison! Grace Madison, the ultimate golfer. Huh? How do you know that? You said it in that dining hall, remember?
That's problematic.
I don't recall you being there for introductions.
However,
maybe she was eavesdropping?
I would never!
Eavesdropping? I would never. I simply happened to overhear your conversation, that's all. In other words, she was eavesdropping. Hey, if we could just take a step back for a second. What was this about, a dining hall?
correct.
It's inside the building over there. Is there a kitchen too?
Man.
They got anything locale? I'm starving.
Pay attention!
Be patient, will you? Introductions are still underway.
Meh.
Okay, but you gotta speedrun them.
Oh, man.
Kiki! gaming references from someone else. The universe has been thrown out of balance. Along with Grace Madison, we have the mighty and prestigious Wolfgang Akire. He's well known as the ultimate lawyer.
Hello.
Yes, that's correct.
Hey, hey.
Oh, hey, lawyer man.
Lawyer man?
Lawyer man? Is that your name for me?
Yep.
It's either that or Wolfie. Do you like Wolfie more?
I must decline.
Stay with what you already have.
Hi.
A lawyer? Wow, it's so nice to meet you. Next up we have... Toshiko turned and squinted at me. His name seems to be escaping me. Perhaps you might know Wolfgang? Grace?
I'm not...
I have no idea. Fuck it if I know his name.
Broski.
He told me, I'm pretty sure it's Mark, right? Ugh. My bad, I've got a habit of mixing you sort of guys together.
Oi!
Oi, what are you waiting for? Tell us your name already. Damon Maitsu, ultimate debater.
A debater?
A debater? Ooh, so like a bargain bin lawyer.
Hey.
That's... Grace Madison, Wolfgang Akire, Damon Maitsu. Who else is left?
Hiya.
Come on, darling, you can do it.
See?
Yes, share your name with us. Ava. Just Ava.
Just like my girl name.
Like the spy. Ava Sunaka. That's a very pretty... That's a very pretty name.
Now would you look at that?
Writtenly elegant, isn't it? But let's not get off the topic here. What's your talent, Ava?
That's...
Now that she's mentioned it, I'm pretty sure you never told me your talent. What's up with that? I told you mine. It's only fair you tell me yours. Does she not remember? Oh. Ultimate liar. Love it. So is your name even Ava? Ultimate liar? That's funny. So like, what's your actual talent?
Deal with it.
That's it? What?
Good to know.
Didn't know lying was something you could be the best at. You learn something new every day.
Are you for real?
You actually believe her? How is someone supposed to make a career out of lying?
Now.
Easy. Get a job in marketing.
It's the truth.
It's just what I am.
How can that be?
Is that supposed to be your explanation?
But
But that's... I mean, if you're the best at lying, how are we supposed to believe anything you say? As he sputtered those last words, we all turned to Ava expectantly. That was when it happened. Yay! Good job, fan game.
Testing. 1, 2, 3. Can everyone hear me? Yes? Great! Good morning, my amicable student friends. First off, allow me to apologize. I realize the ride here was a bumpy one, especially for ultimates such as yourselves.
I love your accent. It is very villainous.
But expect things to be different within these halls.
Within these halls, we are now in Sherlock Holmes novel.
Yes, it is my pleasure and privilege to welcome you all to Eden's Garden Academy. May this be the beginning of a wondrous journey.
I feel like I'm going on a ride.
Doubt it.
Did he just say we're at Eden's Garden Academy?
No.
We can't be.
You think?
No kidding, this place looks like nothing like a school.
Stop talking so loud.
Stop talking so loud. I want to hear this. I'm sure you're on the edge of your seats waiting for proper orientation, but there's one more thing to do before we can meet face to face. It won't take very long. All I ask is you enter the building across from me. From there, we can begin preparations for a formal introduction. Until then, farewell.
I must take note of this.
That was certainly interesting. Couldn't agree more. Ugh.
Somebody explain.
Do you think he's the person that brought us here?
You following?
Yo, what if he set up the sleeping gas on the train?
Bit complicated.
In the travel bag? How do you reckon he snuck it on?
Guys.
Sorry to interrupt, but we're not going to skip that part he said about the building, are we? He wants us to go inside. What do you think? Should we?
Hell no!
Hell no! I'm not waltzing right in there just for me to die or something. You think we're going to be harmed?
Hold on.
If our captors wanted to kill us, we'd already be dead. What would be the point in killing us now? Reactions, I guess? I don't know, I'm not a psychopath.
How should I put it?
If it calls for it, what if we walk in together as one big group? When you know someone is looking out for you, things can be a lot less scary. She's got a point. The only way we can progress is if we face the problem head on.
Soybean.
Easier said than done, soybean. So how is soybean an insult, by the way? Soybeans are good. I suppose that makes sense, but isn't it far too naive? There's nothing wrong with a bit of optimism from time to time. Let's just try it, okay? All right. We gathered around the entrance. I love a debater as a discount lawyer. Kind of. Although I guess debater is more broad. That was funny though. Eventually, I mustered enough willpower to push the doors open. That's what I'm saying. If you put a debater, I hope this game is how do you say? Relationships are open, because the lawyer is my favorite, and I really want to put a lawyer and a debater together because I just feel like that would be incredible. Who'd have thought that? She's cute. Dead though. In front of me lay the battered, bloody body. Say that 3 times fast. Battered, bloody body. 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 Battered, bloody. Blah, 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 blah. As a voice actor, you do those like as warm up. So it's like battered, bloody body. Battered, bloody body. Battered, bloody body of a young woman. Is that girl dead? Why is there a dead body? What happened?
There's no way.
Is this another student?
Holy!
Shit, what the shit? Dining hall people, you were in this building before. Tell us what's going on.
Dude!
Yeah, why didn't you mention this other girl?
The hell?
The hell, I've never even saw her.
Really?
Huh? You were there too, bargain bin? Don't even. There's a floor below us. That's where I woke up.
Very funny.
And you missed a whole ass person? Yeah, right.
Hell no!
You saw her. You must have seen her. Come on, just admit it. Stop pressing me for an answer, you.
Hold on.
I can corroborate Damon's story. There was never a body. Miss Madison and I walked through this exact hallway and saw nothing.
I wasn't expecting
So,
this.
between the time you left and the time you returned, this girl was murdered? You think she was murdered? Well, I don't know for sure, but what happened to her? Does that really look self-inflicted?
Oh, shit!
So there's a killer running loose? But I don't recall hearing anything when I was waiting outside. Spencer waiting outside. This man can back me up, right?
Shit.
Oh, right, and Hawkeye. She's right. There were no screams and no one left the building. So the killer's still inside? I love how the two, like the guy, the drag racer, who you think would be like badass, is the one screaming. As more panicked shouts filled the corridor. Ava silently walked over to the body.
Oi!
Oi, what are you doing? Ignoring Gracia's question, she crouched beside the dead girl and poked her in the face.
What the?
What the?
You...
The fuck is wrong with you? Stop that!
Strange.
It's not real.
Eh?
Huh? This girl. She's just a dummy. Oh. A dummy?
How?
That's definitely a real body.
You're crazy!
Did you just say you were a liar? Why should we believe you?
It's the truth.
That is gonna be a problem. If you don't believe me, inspect it yourselves. If no one else is offering, I can do it. Wait, him?
Are we ready?
Well, how does that sound to everyone? He turned to look at each of us. I had my reservations, but when his gaze met mine, my lips instantly sealed shut. The look he gave me, it was unexpectedly intense.
Okay.
Yes, you can do it. The pirate casually approached the body. I love how they're calling him a pirate. And knelt beside it. Then, just like Ava...
Oh, be damned.
Would you look at this? She's right. It is a dummy.
For real?
For real?
Say what?
How did she know it was fake?
You see?
My intuition? Also, a corpse would smell. This doesn't smell.
Dude, no!
As if? Could you be even more suspect?
That ain't it.
Not just that. There's something under the dummy. What is it? A tablet. Jean rose from the ground and turned to face us. Sure enough, he was holding a tablet. It was slid under the dummy. There's no blood on it as far as I can tell. Nice hiding place. I wouldn't have noticed it if I hadn't taken a closer look. Gives the impression I was supposed to, doesn't it?
For real?
Hey, what's on the tablet? Let me turn it on. Let me turn it on! He pressed the button, then walked over and held the tablet out for us to see. I don't remember which one, that one. Oh, it's loading something! After a few minutes, the loading symbol vanished. He's cute. In its place was a photo of a girl. What is it? However, the tablet hadn't finished loading. Just after that image, the victim is Kara Koskinen, the ultimate teacher's aide. She was stabbed in the torso 28 times. The victim also suffered chemical burns to the head. The most notable burns are to her eyes and scalp. Cause of death is blood loss. Time of death is unknown. It reads like a body report. First, a dead body that's revealed to be a dummy. Now, a body report? What the hell is going on? Took you long enough to find that tablet. Long ago, a heinous murder was committed. And the victim so happened to be an ultimate, much like yourselves. What? Before you is a perfect reconstruction of the crime scene, as well as an effigy of the victim with the appropriate injuries. It was quite emotionally draining to craft that dummy. It served as a strong reminder of what was lost. She was such a nice girl. So much potential. Lost to violence. What is this man playing at? Anyway, it's your responsibility to figure out the details of her death. The surrounding area, the murder weapon, how she reacted in her final moments, etc. Oh, but don't worry about finding the murderer's identity. He's already right in front of you. See that grey man on the tablet screen? Yep, that's your guy. Please investigate the crime scene and gather as many clues as you can. After a certain period of time, you will be asked to present your findings to me. Believe me, it is in your best interest to put your full effort into this. Have fun, everyone.
Not okay!
Investigation? What the hell?
Back off.
Fuck! Enough of this already. I don't want any part of this. Stop telling me what to do. Grace grabbed a large chunk of rock from the floor and ran over to the speaker. Screaming in obscenity, she pulled her hand as far back as she could.
Brutal!
No, wait, was that the watch? Trying to destroy private property? That's a zap. Fuck!
Fuck you!
Fuck!
Holy!
Is this even real? Is this school really trying to make us solve an murder?
Don't say that.
Hold on, you guys. You can't just believe everything this strange man claims. Why would Eden's Garden Academy, any academy for that matter, do something like this? Even if it tried to, the Ultimate Talent Program would have stopped them. I wouldn't underestimate the school board's executives. Money can get to people's heads and make them take risks they shouldn't. This academy said it was unique. Maybe this is their version of an entrance exam.
What a joke.
They're so obsessed with being different from the competition, they've forgotten what people want. More like they've forgotten how to be sane.
What did you say?
Would the UPP or really be okay with this?
Think about it this way.
Seems pretty counterintuitive. Everyone would want to quit their enrollment after this. And Sue.
I'm talking.
If this is the work of a separate group, why are they using the academy's name? As a way to hide their own, maybe? They might even hide kidnapped us because we're attending Eden Garden Academy. Explain? Well, what if they all knew we had to board the train? It would explain why we passed out. They boarded the train before us and planted the bag with gas.
There's gotta be something.
Because this happened on the train to the academy, they could claim they are the academy.
If I may ask.
Everyone keeps saying they. Isn't it the speaker man who kidnapped us?
That's not it.
It obviously wasn't just him. Seizing a train, bringing 16 people to an unknown location, that takes a team to do. Of course, that raises another glaring question. Why us? Why have we been brought into this? Is it because we're ultimates? It's not like anyone's specialty is detective work, it just doesn't add up.
Grotesque.
I think I will let the rest of you handle this. I doubt I'm needed in this grotesque situation. I'll just be on my way. Yes, that's okay. Actually, can I come with? I'd feel super bad leaving you alone. Oh.
Sure.
Sure, I suppose.
You can do it.
Alright. What is her thing? Oh, she's the makeup artist? Makeup, sketch, or coward. Good luck solving the mystery, everyone. I know you can do it. On that note, Diana and Toshiko walked away in the direction of the room with the kitchen. Huh?
Don't get close.
I'm going with them. Screw this. Kai took off down the hallway like his life depended on it. Also, scaredy cat. Jeez, better than us.
I don't know.
I don't know about all this. Will that man really let us go if we investigate?
Stay calm.
We won't know if we continue standing around like this. For now, all we can do is take the risk and do as he says. He's right. I need to brace myself and follow the directions I've been given. As of now, it's my only way to learn more information about my current situation. I can only hope this ordeal will be over soon. Okay. Before I do anything else, I should go back over that tablet. We're taking notes. The ultimate teacher's aide. She was stabbed in the torso 28 times. What's the gun for? The victim also suffered chemical burns to the head. The most notable burns are to her eyes and scalp. Cause of death is blood loss. Time of death is unknown. There's a lot going on here. Chemical burns in addition to 28 stab wounds? Jesus. I don't want to believe anything the speaker guy says, but if the murder bases on true events, damn, the killer is totally sick in the head. Our captors gave us a lot of information about this victim. To their credit, what's written on the tablet seems accurate, but I should inspect the body just in case. Damn it, it's just a doll, Damon! Stop hesitating! The doll was slumped against the door, her torso soaked in blood. Parts of her shirt had been ripped open, exposing bits of bloody, indiscernible pulp. I quickly took a step back, trying to control my breathing to avoid throwing up. It's just a doll. There's no reason to be afraid of a doll. The initial sight of a Hawkeye gunette scene shocked me so much I completely overtook this rifle. Inspecting it now, I realized something. If the victim was stabbed, why was there a rifle near her body? I said the same thing. That rifle. Could you step back a bit? I'm curious about it.
No.
What? No, Before I could finish my sentence, Jean walked over to where I was and picked up the gun.
Hey.
Hey, you're messing with the crime scene! Ignoring me, he released the magazine of the gun with surprising ease. Huh? From the top of the magazine protruded a loaded bullet.
I see.
Huh. That's interesting. This rifle hasn't even been used. Definitely a dangerous thing to have around. I'll put it down and guard it so nobody gets any smart ideas. Better than him holding it. Damn, a loaded gun? What was going on in the killer's head? Why bring a gun to the crime scene and not even use it? Unless that gun was purely for intimidation? It's not very logical, but it'd be a twisted game to play with the victim. A bloody knife lay next to the victim. It's safe to say that this must be the murder weapon. Okay. Her hands were surprisingly clean, all things considered. There were no other marks or injuries apart from her nails. I think she had a hold of the gun. It looked like there was dried blood underneath them. Why was there blood under her nails but not the rest of her hand? Didn't the liar chick tell us there wasn't anything in the rooms? And then I didn't check the room. The girl had been stabbed repeatedly. I don't need a tablet to know that. However, her cause of death, you'd think it was a stab to the heart or something, but the tablet claimed blood loss. Taking a closer look, the wounds, they didn't seem excessively deep. At least not deep enough to pierce her heart. If she died from blood loss, what does that say about the killer? Yeah, they probably could have killed her quickly if they wanted. Did they want her to suffer a slow death? Damn, this is messed up. That seemed to be all the evidence. Nothing else was catching my eye. I should check the inside of the closet now. Like the rest of the building, the inside of the closet was an old and dilapidated. It's the last place I wanted to dig around through, but I had to gather as much evidence as possible. Otherwise, I won't be able to present a strong argument. Yeah, you know, lawyer, debater, they are kind of similar, not gonna lie. I mean, clearly, a debater can debate any topic, I would assume, but... The shelf was packed with an assortment of towels. I briskly inspected them, blah blah blah, many had gathered dust, but nothing else. There might be more clues around here. I'm going to check the entire closet for evidence. No thanks. A person like her is more likely to cause a murder, not solve one. Alright, have fun with that. I love the protagonist so much. Don't kill him, game. It's a bucket. Pretty typical thing to find inside a janitor's closet. But why is it randomly lying here? There's nothing inside except, what is this smell? It smelled like bleach. Bleach is the chemical. I don't know if it would burn you. Bigot! Oh.
Check it out!
Hey, check out what's behind this door! Saying that, she stepped away from the corner.
Right.
It's a ladder. Doesn't seem like there's anything strange about it. Why was this brought to my attention again?
Dude, not cool.
I'm disappointed in you. Huh?
So hackney.
You call that thing a ladder? It's so obviously a step ladder.
Seriously?
Aren't they practically the same thing?
Pardon me.
I have to agree with Miss Amber. Everyone knows an ace investigator must record his evidence as accurately as possible. Is he supposed to be a reference to Ace Attorney? Because he kind of looks like it. That's certainly what the victim would want. A guy that doesn't get my references is no fun to be around. I'm gonna check on the peeps outside. Smell you later, lawyer man. She's already out of here. Did she even investigate anything besides that stupid ladder? Oh, you can look at the ladder. There's a clock above the door. Doesn't seem like it works.
It's for the best.
We must make every effort to examine the crime scene as thoroughly as possible. Not for the sake of entertaining the people who kidnapped us, but for the sake of the victim. After all, this was based on a real murder, was it not? That was what the tablet said, though I'm still skeptical about the validity of that statement. Looks like that's everything around here. I should check out the other end of the room. I'm going there. I don't know if bleach can, like, burn your head, though, but... Oh, it's the pretty girl. him up. That security camera, it's brand new. Now that you mentioned it, it does look out of place. You think it would have gathered dust like the other items in here, but did it recently get cleaned or something? My company's headquarters have a similar ones installed, except these cameras are more high-tech. Typical school, spending more on security than educating their students. That's assuming this is the Academy's doing.
Golly!
These shelves are real intriguing. Take a look. Some of the cleaning brands go as far back as 80s and 90s. You recognize them? Because I use them. Why would you do that?
How should I put it?
Oh, chemicals do the job better since there were fewer regulations about what's poisonous and all that. Just don't ask where I got them. Don't want to alert the fuzz. I'm sure they do not care about her black market cleaning supplies. But
Gotta stay one step ahead.
I checked all the contents on the shelf. They're all full with the exception of one. A bottle of bleach.
Huh?
Bleach? Huh. There was a bucket in this closet that reeked of it.
Makes sense.
That's probably not coincidence given this thing's supposed to emulate a real crime scene. It's crazy how much effort is put into this. I can't think too much about what kind of situation we're in or I'll never be able to handle it. There. Alright, everyone. Wow, that was short. That's time. Look at you all. You investigated the crime scene so well. It's enough to bring a tear to my eye. Jokes aside, please meet me by the elevator for the class trial. You should find it somewhere around the tree of ignorance. Don't make me wait too long. I might start getting... Is that happy? This must just be like... the prologue for like teaching us the game. I like it though, actually. Giving us a class trial in the prologue. Class trial? What the hell does that mean? Sounds like that's the end of our investigation.
Let's see.
If we're done with this closet, we should go outside and talk to the others. So here's the problem, is I don't actually know. So usually I like to guess who the person is before I go into this. But I don't know if the
Come off the grass.
person's even here. So... Oh wait, what the hell's a class trial? Your guess is as good as mine. Obviously, we're going to court. Court?
What?
It's going to put us on trial.
Listen to me.
Maybe that's why we'll talk about the clues we found?
Just saying.
It makes sense for our current situation. Investigation, clues, files, what else could that stuff be for?
Well put.
Good point. It does seem oddly similar to court procedures. Obviously, we're missing key suspects and witnesses, but they don't seem to be relevant to this case anyways.
Wait a minute.
You mentioned that this elevator was near the Tree of Ignorance, right? You must be referring to the room with the tree.
Focus.
Probably, yeah. It's the only thing I can think of. However, I don't recall seeing an elevator anywhere. Is it in the tree? Yeah, that liar chick, remember at the beginning of the game, told us not to look at the rooms.
Just follow me.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's get our butts over there. Ah, Fencer. I really have Fencer. She keeps treating this like a dumb game. If we're really going on trial, that's going to be a nuisance to deal with.
Okay.
We might as well follow her. One by one, everyone left. I guess I have no choice but to go as well. What am I missing? Makeup, music, pirate, golfer, lawyer, me, golfer, liar, fencer, gamer, influencer, Hawkeye, Rich girl, matchmaker, makeup, music, pirate. Forgot blacksmith. Like the rich girl, personally. Why are you out here by yourself? How do you remain so stoic at a time like this? Aren't you worried at all?
It's simple.
No, not really. It's like we're investigating some high-stake murder. It's just a dummy, that's it. Yes, quite. I completely concur. She's obviously faking it. Without even looking at her face, I can tell she's sweating bullets. Oh, right, race car driver. When I arrived at the tree, I saw that people were already bickering.
Check it out!
A big tree? Eden's Garden Academy? Oh, we use religious symbolism as tights. I really hope we get let out after this.
Oi, you!
Huh. Can you confirm, liar chick? Huh? Why are you asking her? Wait, hold on. Why are you asking her?
The grass?
Come off the grass. She's clearly faking her talent.
Am I hearing you right?
And that makes her one of the bad guys? Who would want to fake their identity besides someone with a secret to hide? I bet she's the one who brought the gas bomb onto the train.
Really?
And she didn't think to bring a mask to avoid passing out or whatever?
If no one else is gonna say it.
If all you needed a mask was to protect you then. Hey, don't look at me. I literally passed out. This helmet's got plenty of holes in it. I'd suffocate otherwise.
I've got something to say.
No, the liar chick's totally sus. Just look how calm she's been acting. She somehow knew that dead body was a dummy, then she poked it in the face. That's not normal.
Deal with it.
I told you it was my intuition. Intuition my ass.
Hold your horses.
It's not unbelievable. My gut told me we should inspect the doll. Now look at us, we're on a mission to solve her murder.
Any clue?
Where's this elevator supposed to be again? That's right, there's meant to be an elevator around here. But all I see is the tree of ignorance that looks like there's a door there. Maybe we're missing something here? Or maybe we're being played for fools. Dude, you're literally standing right in front of the tree. At the base of the tree was a marble bust depicting a figure in a creepy mask. What am I missing? Oh, right, historian. Okay, now I got everybody written down. There were cracks all over the mask and one of the eyes was missing. How old must this thing be?
What you doing?
You notice the statue too, don't ya?
Huh?
Huh? Oh yeah.
You alright?
What's up with the statue? There's definitely something whack about it. I just can't put my finger on what.
Look.
The mask is broken. There's a piece missing.
But
is that weird? The statue's probably like super old. It makes sense it'd be cracking and stuff.
Talking.
No, this definitely seems intentional.
wait.
Like it's crappy on purpose? Even so, it's not relevant to the elevator, is it? Well, you know.
What about?
Maybe if we find the piece and place it back on the statue, something will happen, like a puzzle of a game. That sounds kind of far-fetched, but it wouldn't hurt to try.
Sounds easy.
You say we gotta look around for the other part of the mask? Hee. Hold on to your butts, cause I've got the eyes of a predator.
Whatever.
This isn't a Never mind. With that, everyone started to search the tree again. Some people inspected the tree itself, while others scoured around it. After what seemed like only a few minutes, Grace stood up frantically with something in her hand. Oi, everyone, I found it! We gathered around Grace to see what she was holding.
Nice.
Nice, that must be it. What should we do with it? Do we stick it back in the mask?
Leave it to me.
Probably, yes. I'll take care of it.
Soybean.
Back off, Hercules. You ain't the one who found it. Why are you fighting over putting a fuck whatever? And then nothing happened.
Fail.
Oh, that was anticlimactic. Eek. Suddenly, the ground we were standing on began to shake.
Golly.
Oh, golly!
Oh, shit!
Are we about to die? That guy's a coward. Yo! I was right!
Whoa!
That actually worked. A fucking secret passageway in a tree? I never thought I'd see that. The Tree of Knowledge, a symbol of sentience, intuition, and understanding, exists here only as a barren replica. The Tree of Ignorance emulates the wonders of nature, but does not achieve it. And justly so, for ignorance often aspires to be seen as wisdom.
Game over, man!
Oh god, now he's spinning random philosophy. We're so fucked! Will this take us to the elevator?
What about...
There's stairs at the foot of the opening.
Yep.
What are we waiting for? Let's explore!
If I may ask.
Why the sudden rush?
Duh.
I want to get home. Duh!
Elementary, my dear.
If we get this over with, we'll get out quicker. It's simple math.
Sure.
Fair enough. So we just walk in, do we? One by one, we approached the opening of the tree and descended into ignorance. Oh. Very nice. This is an elevator! I see. The elevator is underneath the tree. Reckless investments. Oh wait, sorry, wrong person. Reckless investments, I'm telling you. With a rumble, the elevator began its descent. We stood in silence, 16 worried strangers plummeting into the unknown. That's what we were, after all. Random people thrown into this horrible place. And for what? Some twisted man's game? A fake crime scene, an investigation, a creepy statue, an elevator, and a tree? None of this was the work of your average kidnapper. This was something much bigger, and in no way could it be connected to Eden Garden Academy. The elevator began to slow, snapping me out of my thoughts. I stood up tall, and when movement stopped completely, the doors opened. In front of us was a large circular hall supported by marble pillars. In the center of the room, 16 podiums had been arranged into a circle. Were those for us? Welcome, everyone. I hope you enjoyed the elevator ride, even if it was a bit quick. As you can see, this is the trial room. Each podium has a name on it. Find your designated podium and stand there until I give out further instructions.
However.
And if we don't comply, then I'll zap you, of course.
Back off.
Not this zapping shit again! Just face it, Miss Madison. We have to go along with his demands. Looks like there's a few smart ones in the pack, eh? Well, come along now. We don't have all day. There was no avoiding it. We had to assume our places. Scanning the faces around me, everyone wore similar expressions. Discomfort, anger, worry. It didn't end. We've been kidnapped and forced to play as pawns in some inane game. No free will, no choice in our actions. This has most of my favorite characters on it. Lawyer, me, gamer dude, rich girl. Yeah. All we could do was move forward. We had to hope for an escape. A way to run from this twisted place. we had to solve this murder case, but yes, please. Mommy, what you doing, my little booger?